I've been getting positive feedback so far. The reviews have been good. Uh, we blasted off with the Honcho single with Conway, DJ Premier. You know, we've been getting a lot of love on the single. A lot of people been saying it's giving them that old school feel of, what Eiht is used to, CMW, so to speak. So, it's been appreciative, man, seeing this game of hip-hop and the way it goes and the transitions, and you know how it is nowadays with the music and whatever, and it's wide open, the field is wide open. So just to be able to maintain among the masses and the other artists of the day, and just to be appreciated with what I'm trying to put out, Lessons is getting real good reviews, so I'm happy about that.
Yeah, man, especially, too, to put out such a dope project in a year like 2020 during this pandemic. Crazy fucking times, man. What has it been like for you and yours? Are you guys safe? Everything been okay?
I mean, everything's been okay. Unfortunately, we've been dealt with this pandemic, whatever. So, but if you come from, if you're strong-minded, strong-willed backbone, you know what I'm saying, you can overcome the adversity. And it's just been a little hard for the kids, whatever, but they maintain, and they've been doing, I got a 16-year-old son, so with not sports going on right now, he's a quarterback, Norco High School, so it's a little different, but he's still getting to train. They're about to start back up training with the schools. Mom's has been safe, my sister, all the family, the kids. So it's been a blessing, man. It's just giving us time to focus on each other, sit at home, and giving me a little more time to concentrate and focus on, trying to make some good music and put it out. So that's what I've basically been doing in this trying time right now, just trying to sit down and refocus and trying to come up with some stuff that's appreciative out there, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. I know, I'm saying, the real fans appreciate it as well. And there's a lot of guys coming out right now. I mean, we just had Mac 10 on the show, who you was part of Who Bangin'. He's got a new album coming out. Cocaine, of course, has got projects. I know the Chill's got stuff coming out. It's actually a good time for hip-hop to see all this right now, man.
Exactly. I mean, like I said, it's a time, it's no touring, no shows and stuff like that, but it gives us time to focus on just trying to make some quality good music is what I say. Being able to concentrate and interact with the fans a little bit more in depth. A lot of stuff has been online and Zoom calls and meetings and all that, but it just gives us time to really focus on trying to put out quality music now that we have the opportunity to sit down and refocus. So you'll see probably a lot of cats trying to drop music in this time because it's what you can do as far as an artist is concerned, and especially if you're an independent artist like myself, to try to compete with the masses of the major labels and the major artists out there. It's a good time to sit down and try to put out some quality music. So you probably catch that. A lot of dudes on our end, like you said, Chill's working on stuff. Cocaine is on my project, so he's constantly working. It's just good to see cats from my era still willing to get out there and make music. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I'm waiting for Ice-T to drop the full album. I know Public Enemy just dropped the full album. And that's good, man, because there should be no age limit in hip-hop. Every other genre of music, there is none. Willie Nelson's 80 years old still making albums, and it should be like that, with the pioneers, cats like Ice-T, in the 60s. Should be no problem when he makes an album. People should love it and consider it hip-hop.
I think that's you just hit the nail on the head, you know what I'm saying? It should be no age limit. I know a lot of cats think that, within hip-hop, there should be some kind of age limit, especially when you got new artists who are coming up, who are trying to get exposed and who are trying to get their feet, their foothold in the game. Some might feel that maybe, a constant veteran or whatever who's still releasing projects may interfere with their progress. But like you said, in no other genre does age discriminate as far as making music. R&B, country, whatever it is, pop, whatever. It seems like it's only in hip-hop. And I just think that's because, it's more competition, and a lot of dudes don't like competition. Like a lot of dudes like the easy walk, but I'm one of those cats who feel like if you can put out music and you still can put out quality music and your fans still accept it and they still appreciate it and they want to hear it, then I feel that's where you should go with it.
Yeah, 100%. Cats like Spice One. I mean, talent's not going to go nowhere. It's just going to get better over time, and plus the consistency. I mean, you guys have never stopped putting out records. I think your first project dropped in '89, the Compton compilation you were on, and you've been doing it ever since. Incredible longevity.
It's just about making good music, and if you can keep putting out that quality music that the fans that you gained from the beginning can still appreciate, as long as you can stay on that pattern and not stray away from that and get sidetracked by, the gimmicks or what's popular at the time. If you can withstand the test of time, so to speak, it's always going to be adversity you're going to have to fall for, you know what I'm saying? You're going to have to be able to pick yourself up. Sometimes you might be on top. Sometimes there's this fall down. But you got to be able to pick yourself up and climb back up the ladder. And a lot of us veteran artists, we still around. We still have the ability to make music. So that's what we doing. And respect to all the veterans. Like you said, Public Enemy, I'm still messing with Primo, cats like Spice and myself and Busta Rhymes are still putting out projects. You know what I'm saying? So we need that. I mean, because that sustains our foundation of hip-hop.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. And your album, Lessons, is like a who's who of that foundation. I mean, you got so many legends on here. You know what I'm saying? Outlaws, Yuckmouth, San Diego legend, Mitchie Slick. You know what I'm saying? How long did it take you to put this project together? Did you start working on it like in 2019, or is this all 2020?
I started working on it maybe the end of 2019, just gathering music. That's what I do first. Try to gather all the beats first to figure out how many songs is going to go on the project. And then once I get enough beats on the table, I might go for maybe 20, 30, 40 beats. Once I gather all the music, then I'll just, it's all about the respect. And it's all about the relationships that you formed with cats over the years in this business. And I've been able to sustain those relationships and just mutually be fans of certain cats. So I'll just reach out to dudes that I'm fans of, or I have, homies with, on that aspect of outside of hip-hop or music that I just generally chat with and kick it with. So I called up cats like Primo. Corrupt was in the studio when I did the Mobb Deep song. I called up cats like Havoc and, I bumped into Dave East in the studio out here and we exchanged numbers, and that's how that happened. Premier, I've been dealing with him for so long, and he dealt with the Griselda cats, which I was listening to. I've been listening to them for about maybe 3 years now. Westside Gun, I've been following him for a while. Benny the Butcher, Conway. So it's just like, reaching out to your homies and, hey, man, I'm putting together a project, would you get down? And dudes be like, man, definitely. So, and it doesn't take long because cats, I send them the song, they send it back to me in 2-3 days, never have waited any longer than that. and you put the project together as you go along. So it probably took me about 4 or 5 months to get everything together, get everybody's vocals together, get the project mixed and mastered. And I like to work quick. Not that, being fast is less quality, but I try to put all my all into projects, and I don't like to stick around on them because I'm a fast worker. I'm not one of them cats who takes 2, 3, 4 days to write a verse or whatever. I figure the more I can get done, the more I can move on to the next. So it took me about 4 to 5 months to finish Lessons.
Make sure to subscribe to the channel, hit the bell for notifications, like, comment, share. Also go over to UGSforLife.com, download the entire archive, and check out new episodes on Apple Podcasts and Blog Talk Radio.